Here in Moscow, Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Indian officials are preparing for a day of intense talks between India and Russia at the 22nd Annual Summit on a range of issues. But news already coming in that during a private dinner that Russian President Vladimir Putin held for Prime Minister Modi at his Dacha on the suburbs of Moscow on Monday night, Prime Minister Modi raised concerns about Indians who have been recruited by the Russian military, are serving at the warfront with Ukraine, who wish to leave. India has consistently said that the men have been misled into joining the conflict and being recruited by the Russian military. And sources tell The Hindu that actually President Putin has agreed to Prime Minister Modi's direct intervention or request and has already issued orders for the discharge of all those Indians wishing to return home. Now, the news will certainly come as welcome relief for the families of these men who have been speaking to the Ministry of External Affairs. The Hindu had been the first to report their concerns about the men who were at the war front without adequate training and really quite frightened for their lives. The issue had been raised in Parliament as well, and growing pressure on the government, after which it wasn't just Indian embassy officials in Moscow, but External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar, who also raised the issue with his counterpart Sergei Lavrov on the sidelines of the SCO summit in Astana last week. With this order from the Russian president, it's expected that within weeks, the Indians who are part of the Russian military, about 50 estimated to be there, will be able to return to India in the next few weeks. In Moscow, I'm Suhasini Heather.